Greetings, everyone. Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Love Queendom. This is a space of love and joy and peace and abundance and all the good things. And here at The Love Queendom, we talk about spiritual ascension and how to create your own reality. And on today's episode, I'm going to be doing another celebrity spiritual analysis, this time on Leonardo DiCaprio. And we're going to talk about why Leonardo DiCaprio only dates women under the age of 25. So I recently saw this in some headlines on Instagram, and immediately I said, I knew why he's doing this, because I look at everything from a spiritual perspective. So I wanted to share my perspective, and my intention with these videos is to open people's minds up to the deeper levels of our beingness as humans, and also to draw people in to their own spiritual journey. If you are someone who is struggling in your life and you are looking for ways to transcend your own limitations and maybe do some of the healing that you need to do and overcome some of the things that are blocking you from living the life that you truly desire to live in your heart. So before I get deep into the analysis, I will give a few disclaimers. Disclaimer number one is that, of course, this is all just my opinion. So take it as you see fit. I also am in no way trying to insult or tear down Leonardo DiCaprio with my analysis. Again, this is just my opinion, and I am genuinely coming from a place of love and care and consideration for everyone, including Leonardo, because this is the Love Queendom. So just keep that in mind. I will also say that this channel is not religious. This is a spiritual channel, but I speak from a fifth dimensional spiritual perspective. And if you don't know what that is, go check out the other episodes. And I talk about the difference between 3D and 5D on there. So let's dive into the analysis. Now, for those of you who are new, and as a reminder, for those of you who are coming back to my platform, basically the way reality works is that it is essentially sort of a holographic projection of your mind that is hyper realistic. And this is hard for many people to believe because they don't have the perception that this is how reality works. But essentially your life, your reality, which is all of the things that happen to you in your life, the events that are drawn to you, how your life unfolds, the experiences that you're having, the people that you're drawn to, etc. All of those things are your personal reality, okay? And your personal individual reality is based on programs that you're running in the subconscious part of your mind that you can't see. Those programs produce a particular feeling within you. Those feelings produce a type of frequency, and it's basically from that energetic frequency that your life is unfolding. So if you want to change your reality, you have to learn how to control the programs that you're running, which are producing the energetic frequency that you're emitting. And this begins to change how your life is unfolding, and you will be able to shift into higher level experiences, more fulfilling experiences that you've never been able to access before. You'll be able to do those things and do them in a way that feels good for you, because you will be in the energy to draw those experiences to you. So Leonardo DiCaprio, I actually don't know how old he is, but he's got to be in his late 30s, if not in his early 40s. I think he has to be in his 40s. I'm going to check and I'll put it on the screen how old he is, because I was like 6 years old when Titanic came out, and he had to have been over 18 at that time. So anyways, the point is, Leonardo DiCaprio is a middle-aged man, and he should, in theory, be romanticizing with women in his age cohort. However, what is going on with him is that he has not mentally, emotionally, and spiritually matured to a point where he is comfortable with his full self, so he doesn't feel insecure and inadequate in relationships with women who, let's say, are more his equal, right? So because he hasn't really dove deep in exploring and healing the deeper layers of his self, he's uncomfortable with that part of himself, and it produces a type of inadequacy. Okay, this is what many men are struggling from. Even the most successful and powerful men in our societies, they struggle with this a lot. And this is because they haven't integrated the deeper layers of themselves, which is more what people in the spiritual community would say the more feminine part of themselves, which is the aspects dealing with their feelings, their emotions, the deeper layers of themselves that you can't really see, which is your subconscious self or your shadow self. So Leonardo has feelings of inadequacy within him, feelings of discomfort. He probably has some emotional trauma that he hasn't healed from. And what happens when you're in this state is that energetically, it's almost like a emotional retardation, which sounds harsh, but basically it keeps you operating at the surface of your mind, but also it keeps you operating in a way that you never really are able to go too deep with anyone in your intimate relationships, because you're not intimate with yourself. You're not intimately comfortable with yourself. So you have to keep people at the surface where you're comfortable. So for him, dealing with women who are younger, women who also don't know themselves on a deep, intimate level, it allows him to stay in that emotional, mental, safe space for himself. So he doesn't have to feel those feelings of inadequacy. He doesn't have to feel anything that's uncomfortable for him that he doesn't want to feel. And this is why he does what he does. It allows him to maintain a safe mental and emotional space for him while being able to get some sort of intimacy, right? Now, this is very surface level intimacy, which typically is just physical intimacy with the person. And likely his relationships with these women are very frivolous, and, he probably just keeps it fun, right? Like, we can have parties together, we can go on cute dates together, we can do fun things and have sex, but anything deeper than that, nope. We can't do it. Error, abort mission, get the out of here, right? So this is kind of where he's operating from. And like I said, this is where a lot of men operate from, and a lot of women too, right? Unknowingly, they are operating from these shallow parts of themselves because they are uncomfortable with the feelings of inadequacy that are operating deeper within their beingness. And they haven't explored that, and they haven't healed those feelings, and they're uncomfortable facing it. So what I will say is that for Leonardo, if you ever end up listening to this, and for anyone else who maybe this strikes a chord with you in your own life, if this is something that you're struggling with and you know that you can't really go deep with the people that you want to go deep with in your intimate relationships, you're experiencing these energetic blocks because you have programs that you're running, which typically are telling you that you're not safe in intimate relationships, right? Your heart is not safe. Emotionally, you're not safe. And this also could be feelings of inadequacy, feelings of I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable, low self-worth kind of programs, right? And so in order for you to shift out of that feeling, because your reality is a reflection of the feeling state that you're in. Remember, the beliefs produce a feeling, the feelings produce a frequency, and then you are basically on the timeline of that frequency in your life. if you want to change this, you have to start changing the belief programs that you're operating from. The fastest and easiest way to do this is to start pumping your mind with higher level beliefs about yourself, affirming who you are going to be in the new reality that you're creating for yourself. So, I am good enough. I am worthy of love. I am lovable. I am capable. I am strong. I am protected. I am safe. Those kind of beliefs, you hammer that into your mind using subconscious reprogramming tools where you repeat these affirmations over and over and over again on a loop until your mind believes it. It becomes the new programs that you're operating from. It begins shifting how you feel about yourself. And then all of a sudden, you feel completely free and safe to go deeper with other people because you no longer feel those feelings of being unsafe, being unlovable, feeling inadequate within yourself. You clear it all out. So you're now a new version of yourself that is able to have healthy, intimate relationships. And obviously, there is more to diving deep in this journey that you need to take within yourself in order to become a new version. But this is the primary tool that I've used for myself in order to heal my own feelings like this. This is what I've helped friends do as well. And I know that it works. There are many other people on YouTube who preach the same methodologies in order to heal and clear out a lot of these energetic blockages so that you can begin experiencing the things that you really want to experience in your life. So that is my high-level analysis of why Leonardo is engaging in this behavior. Essentially, like I said, he's operating from low self-worth programs and more than likely emotional trauma-based programs that are not allowing him to engage in deep, intimate relationships with women because he's uncomfortable with himself and he doesn't feel emotionally safe to do that, which is also why he tends to dump these women once they become too emotionally intimate with him or it starts feeling that way to him. So I hope that this analysis makes sense and it was helpful to you all. I would love to know what other people think in the comments. And I will catch you guys in the next episode.